Hello everyone, welcome to a very impromptu and probably short stream of the Fallout 4s. How's everybody doing? I've been off for work for 2 days and I keep wanting to say happy Monday, but it's not Monday, it's actually Wednesday. Who's here? I see Grimstalker, hello sir, welcome. Parallax View, how you doing? And TC Games, wake up TC, it's game time. Hope everybody's doing well. I am going to be doing a little mod testing tonight. I'm going to load up the game here. It's pretty much where we left off the last time we played, which I think it was on Saturday. For my very first Twitch stream. Yes. I'm up to number 5 now. This is number 5 stream on Twitch. So, there you go. Yeah, it's just going to be a short stream tonight, guys. It is a work night. I'm back to work, and so... but I had some time, and I wanted to kind of continue our little running around the map. This is right where we left off on Saturday, right outside Diamond City. This is my test character, Natasha. Just a looks menu preset that I modified, and she has the ever-popular cage armor and a set of the rad band glasses that I think we bought those from Daisy over in Good Neighbor last time around. Yeah, Rad Band Snipers, plus 20 rad resistance and plus 1 perception. Just a test character. This isn't really going to be... basically, this is just a testing session to see how some mods interact and for a new character I'm planning. We're only at level 9. We actually started out at level 8? Or was it 7? 7 or 8? Because I'm using... Start Me Up, the alternate start mod. We actually started off at not Diamond City. We're in Diamond City, you idiot. I'm a genius. We started off at Bunker Hill. Way over here at Bunker Hill. And this is as far as we've gotten. We came over here and did the meet and greet with Piper. The plan for today is I'm going to run back down to Ellie's shop here. If you've used Eleanor's Armor Compendium, you know you're very familiar with Ellie's shop. I'm going to go down there. I want to test going in and out of the cell, because I did make some changes to that mod. Basically just the exterior of the cell. I kind of rebuilt it so that it didn't break the pre-combines. Guten Abend, Panzerkampfwagen 4. Wie geht's? How's it going, Panzer 4? What's up? Those of you who've used Eleanor's Armor Compendium, you know that the exterior areas down here at Diamond City, you kind of get a little performance. Well, sometimes it's not little. I've talked about it before. The pre-combines for those cells that the edits are made in are broken, because when Ellie made that mod, nobody knew a damn thing about what pre-combines were, because Bethesda didn't actually go out of the way to tell anybody about them. They just kind of, oh, here you go, here's the game. Go ahead and make your mods and break it. Long story short, I removed all the exterior, the world space edits, just opened up the mod and X edit, deleted all the world space records, and basically rebuilt everything without touching any vanilla assets. So I've got all her signs, the turrets. The only things I didn't re-add are the Brahmin that's out there and the tables and chairs, because she made some nav mesh edits that I think are going to conflict with another mod that I want to use. So, and obviously the debris that she disabled, which is what breaks the pre-combines, I left all that intact. So it's probably 95% there. It's basically minus the chair and tables and the Brahmin. But the turrets, her signs, the atmosphere that she built, it's exactly the same. The signs are in the exact same spot. I was very, very particular about putting things where they belong. But I want to go and check, actually go in the cell and make sure that the interior cell, I didn't make any changes, but I just for completion, I want to make sure I test that. Then we're going to go inside the Diamond City. We'll pick up Piper. We'll go do the meet and greet with Piper, get her as a companion, and then basically my goal for today is to just make our way up to towards Concord, the Red Rocket, and pick up the APC. I use the APC transport mod. It's kind of like a mobile base storage container warehouse. It's probably more like a warehouse. I used the mobile truck base in Fallout New Vegas, and if you guys were here for the stream last night, we made good use of that. It's a very good mobile storage facility, and it's a good way to get around the map in survival mode. I want to go and get that and travel to some of the locations that I've edited with that and make sure that they don't conflict with the tree mod I'm using. I am using Aspen Commonwealth, which you can't really see this time. Say there's not too many trees. Aspen Commonwealth, based on the BNS. Boston Natural Surroundings Framework. I want to make sure that the edits I've made to the APC transport don't conflict. And what I mean by that is, wherever I have the APC travel to, I want to make sure we don't spawn with a tree sticking through the middle of it. I've made edits to 3 locations where the APC goes. 10 Pines Bluff, the Slog, and Starlight Drive-In. I've moved the locations where the APC source spawns to more fit my game style and the mods that I normally use. So I want to go make sure that that all works. And I want to at least get over to here to the East Boston Courier Station, just from one of my mods, my Commonwealth Courier Station mod. Normally with the BNS mod, Boston Natural Surrounding Framework, there's usually a tree that sticks right outside, right through the middle, right through the roof of the courier station. So I want to go and check that out. I don't know if Aspen Commonwealth does that. If it does, I want to go make a record of it so I can go back and remove the trees. You can just disable them, but I prefer to do that stuff in Xedit so that I don't have to do it every time I spin up a new character. It's just part of the mod. What does Army stand for? I don't know. What does Army stand for? So, head down towards Ellie's store. We'll go do that first. I actually say, well, she has one of those painted Army helmets, because that would go great with this character. Yeah, I think we were here on Saturday. I was actually blabbering about the changes I've made outside the exterior here, and I got killed by some dogs who are still here. But yep, and I'm leaving my frame rate meter on too. Just again, this is testing. I'm gonna make sure that aren't ready to bring Marines yet. Ha! That's funny. I'm gonna remember that one. I have nothing against the Marines though. But the only thing change I made here is I did add another turret. She has the one turret up there and the one over here. And hey, Brad, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, go Air Force. I almost went Air Force, and at the last minute I decided, yeah, when I was 18 and stupid. Dave Gould, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Yeah, I almost went Air Force when I was young and stupid and 18. But yeah, so we changed that. Yeah, this is one of the piles of debris that the mod normally removes, but like I said, I left all that intact because that's what breaks the pre-combines. Just disabling that, your performance would tank. So, and I have regenerated the pre-combines for this mod in the past, and that's what I normally use, but I had some lingering issues, some previous glitches, like I'd run down the road here, and part of this road would just disappear as I was, like right about here, would just completely vanish, and when I come back, it would no problem. Another building down between this, where her shop is, and the library, had some glitches, and I regenerated everything 3 or 4 times, and it just couldn't fix it. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to redo everything from scratch, and that's what I did. But her signs, everything are here. Oh, I think oh goody, we're getting a storm. Awesome. Good time to go inside. Oh, well, excuse me. Mind if I spawn here? Hey, I'm spawning over here. The other thing I did is I ended up, because I removed all the exterior edits, I had to de-link the teleport door from the exterior. And the first time I came in to test this, I had Piper and Dogmeat with me, and I remembered as soon as I got in that when they didn't follow me, I didn't finalize the nav mesh, because when you nav mesh an interior cell, you link the load door to the exterior cell. Your door marker will be right here, and that's where your character spawns. But you need to finalize the nav mesh, otherwise your companions will not follow you inside.
Welcome to the best attire store in the Commonwealth. I'm Ellie, and that's Elijah. He's the dangerous one, I'm the talented one. I'm good at outfits, bad with people. So, you buying or what?
Yes, I am.
I think I've got something in your size.
And I am using Silent Protagonist for the first time, because after, I don't know, countless playthroughs of this, I'm a little sick of I'm a little sick of the dialogue. And actually, since I've been streaming this game and doing Let's Play videos, it's a little tiring to read the dialogue and then have the character say it. So I'm just going to be playing Silent Protagonist for the first time. I actually kind of like the old school Silent Protagonist anyway, so I'm going to sell this stuff, sell that. I'm going to hang on to some of this armor for Piper. I think I mostly have Raider armor, but all this crap I'm going to get rid of. Military cap, I'll hang on to that. The red dress, yeah, we can get rid. Actually, you know what? We'll keep the red dress. I was going to keep the dirty tan suit for a charisma boost if I need it, but I think a red dress is probably better. That can go, that can go, that can go. Oh boy, a whole 51 caps. Let's see. All my junk, I did go. The only thing I'd done since the last time we did this little test run, I went back over to the Diamond City Courier Station, stashed all the junk I had in the workbenches there, because those are all linked for all the courier. Oh, I take that back. I didn't do the vegetable starch. Oh well. Yeah, all those workbenches are linked, so I didn't want to be lugging that around. Oh, I'm going to sell her the machete. I'm not going to use that. Vesiant. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Does she have one of her... Oh. Painted army helmets, please? Yes, that's the only reason I came here. To get a painted army helmet. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I wanted to check here, too. So we'll put the painted army helmet on. Vesiant? Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yep, that's still here. I actually put this in here for my Let's Play character as a place I would have some safe storage until I actually got a player home. And I don't know that I'm going to need it. I just couldn't remember if I still had that there or not. Alright, so as we often do before we leave interior to go outside, I'm going to drop a save. And we will turn off the frame rate cap and the ENB. Look at that frame. How would you love to play this game at 800 FPS? Isn't that awesome? This helps with the loading times. Just toggle the frame rate cap on and off in the ENB keyboard shortcuts. Oh, we have some weather here. I am using True Storms as my weather mod. Cry havoc and let loose the non-static items. Yes. I like that. That wants to be a bumper sticker. I'm actually going to say I'm going to get rid of this rad storm. 02B 52A. Yeah. I don't want to test with a rad storm going. And these guys. Yeah, we. Oh yeah, we already talked to...
You're that traitor.
I thought we already talked to Danny. We already...
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes
we already talked to him.
There really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on the warpath. Anyway...
Hey, Chaos Bob, how you doing?
And all that.
Welcome.
I gotta get back to work.
We already talked to him. Saturday when we streamed. We talked to him and I lied to him and he gave me 50 caps because he wanted to... I lied to him, told him I was the trader up from Quincy and he gave me 50 caps to hold something for him. Or place an order.
Can't talk.
Oh, yeah. I actually meant to show you guys the painted helmet. Yeah, it's a painted army helmet. It has all kinds of cool stuff written all over it. Vault Tech logo, an anarchy symbol. Looks like a little teddy bear thing. And rock and roll in the front says Survivor. Whoop. So, I really think those are very cool. And it looks really awesome with that retextured Raider armor. 1080p picture looks really great compared to many of the Twitches of the same 1080. Okay, well, thanks for the feedback on that, because I've been looking at the VODs and been surprised that... how good it looks. Oh, Grimstalker, you know what? You might be right. I don't... Before you got killed by the dogs? Very possible. I mean, you didn't save after? Yeah. I thought I got killed by the dogs before. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, I can't remember what I had for lunch 2 days ago, let alone what I did in the video game on Saturday. But you might be right about that. Very well might be right. Oh, there's something else to go test. What is it called? The Ultimate Window Overhaul, I believe it's called. Adds real-time reflections to the windows. And it'll even reflect the... well, actually, I think it'll reflect the Pip-Boy. I think this is designed to be used with an ENB. So I'm not sure what kind of... how it's going to look without an ENB, but I'm pretty sure it's called the Ultimate Window Overhaul. It's just a texture replacer. And it's pretty awesome. We're going to get a kill counter? Nope. Definitely not tonight. This is just a short test stream. Because if I do die a lot, I don't want to... I don't actually... Do I still have it set up? Yes, I do have it set up still. Alright, we'll let Piper and Nat do their thing.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Piper just scampers off, leaves Nat in the lurch. Alright, I'm just going to go around to the vendors. I want to see what's spawning in their leveled list. We're going to go start with probably Arturo. See what he has for ammunition.
You're that new girl, right?
The new girl?
Word kind of travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
So I just got to pop up to explore the combat zone. Now, I missed the Diamond City Guard dialogue, but I love it. Oh, there's a bar for raiders called the Combat Zone, but you should stay away from it. If you want me to stay away from it, why are you telling me about it? Video games. Let's see what he has. Hello.
Something for everyone.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you about the radar bar, but don't go there. I just want to see what these guys... Okay, he's spawning with the 45 auto pistols. Sweet. Oh, Brad, you're using that window mod too? It's fabulous. I like it. Okay, we got the 10mm SMG. My weapons kind of suck. Pretty much... Oh, you know what? There's something else I wanted to go do too, but once we get Piper, there's a... You can't avoid it if you don't know where it is. Well, that's the fun. Alright, so he has actually got a lot of vanilla material, although, hang on a minute. Power armor frame. Oh, I still got to go back and fix that. Should say 4570 government. But he is getting the, at least the auto pistol. Of course, I'm only level 9, too, so... okay.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft.
You don't say.
Protection for sale! Hand-tooled pieces!
So, all the Diamond City guards seem to be spawning with the modified, except for him, he's got a baseball bat. The last time I tested this loadout, briefly, a lot of the Diamond City guards were spawning with that Rangemaster weapon that I really want to go and play with, because it's like a...
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
It's a recreation of a hunting rifle from Fallout 2, and it's a... I'm not a big... You know, I'm not big in the gun mods, but that's one... If you want a lore-friendly weapon mod, definitely check it out. It's called the Rangemaster. And the same mod author did the mod I'm using that basically redesigns the assault rifles. They're not called assault rifles anymore. They are called light machine guns.
That's exactly what a synth would say. But I don't know. Are you really, human?
Now we know what synths are.
Well, You do look human
Human
enough.
is the day I was born.
I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Let's see what she has.
Everything you need.
And I'm just going to go and check out Becky Fallon's. See if... Yeah, she's just got basically vanilla stuff. Okay, there's the Agent outfit. That's one of Eleanor's mods that I put in the leveled list. The Light Brawler stuff. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Some of the Capital Wasteland teams, the Mercenary Pack. Let's see. Okay, the Rebel stuff. I used the Rebel outfit, the original one by Lord of War. That is probably the first mod I downloaded. First armor mod, anyway, that I downloaded for this game. Way back when. It's no longer available in the original form. But I still use it. You were chatting with Moira Brown earlier today. Did you tell her to send her my regards? I was chatting with her the other day myself. How is Moira doing today? She's not a ghoul yet, is she? You didn't turn her into a ghoul, I hope. Okay, so she's got pretty much what I... Oh! We're going to buy some bobby pins. And I got to figure out... I think these are added by the crafting framework mod that I'm using. And I have to figure out what those actually do. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to ever blow up Megaton. Let's see. All right, I'm going to take those beautiful bobby pins and we're going to call it done. We're going to have to find a place to sleep here soon, too. All right, I want to go down into Fallon's, and then we'll go talk to Pipper.
Hey, swat.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Cry Havoc. All right, every time you come into the cell, it's like the mannequins fall over. It's awesome.
Hello. Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Thought so. Some ground rules. This isn't a charity. Clothes are for sale if you have the money. Otherwise, the door's right there.
No mooching. I got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
All right,
A paying customer. Finally.
See what she has here. So she has Agent outfit again. Any Capital Wasteland stuff. Yep, the stuff from the DLC level list integration mod is there. Gunslinger outfit, that's another one of Allie's. Oh, the Gunslinger Stetson. The Light Brawler stuff. Merc Adventure, Merc Cruiser, yep, there it is. Troublemaker outfit. Merc Troublemaker. Do I want one of these? I'd be tempted to get one of these and get out of this. What is the, I'm planning on getting a whole lot of combat here, but the Spike Armor does 10 and 12. The Merc Cruiser, the Merc Troublemaker, Merc Veteran. The Merc, which one of these do I normally get? I can't remember the difference in these. I'm gonna go with the Merc Cruiser, Troublemaker. I think it's the Cruiser that I want. I think that's one we're gonna go with. I'm gonna get that. And do I have anything I want to sell her? Probably not. I don't have any pre-war... Oh, I have one pre-war money. You know, we'll give her that. And, oh, you know what? I don't think I have anything that takes 38, do I? Combat shotgun. Oh, actually, I want to go back to Arturo and get some ammunition. We might need that. That stuff I want to save for Piper. And I think we're... Yeah, I'm going to give her these 38 rounds. It cost me a whole 2. Thanks, Becky. And... Yeah, I knew there was another reason I went over to Arturo. I went to buy some ammo.
Don't move, synth.
Oh.
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're
There are
family.
no Forsworn in Markarth.
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
No sense in Diamond City, no Forsworn in Mark Hearth. Oh, we can't go talk to Arturo because he's
Glad security
he's
took
busy.
care of that madman.
I forgot about that. All right, we'll go talk to Piper. Actually, no. Armor workbench. The Piper. Armor I'm giving to Piper is going to be invisible, so I want to set the visibility on that before I give it to her and it clips through that wonderful outfit of hers. Because all I have right now is Raider armor, so that's what she's going to get. And I wanted to make sure that that worked. I think I'm actually going to swap outfits, too. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, yeah. It's getting a little dark here. So we enjoy the carnage.
I need you to step away,
Yeah.
Scabber.
Yeah, I like that, the Capital Wasteland. Oh. I guess we're going to talk to him. I understand, officer. Just want to know what happened.
What, you didn't hear the shouting? Guy pulls a gun on his own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault. Got people all riled up, thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened. Better that way.
Okay, I'll just loot his corpse like nothing happened, and probably sell everything. Kyle, no.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to
All right, we'll
your
go
own
talk
damn
to talk to Miss Pipper here now. And there she is.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look... Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Yeah, we are not a vault dweller. We used Start Me Up. We started at Bunker Hill, and provisional backstory that this character was a caravan guard that got ambushed and woke up Bunker Hill with all her belongings missing and everybody in her caravan dead.
Anyone
So
home?
she's not a vault dweller. That's for damn sure. She's not the Vault-born.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
I've been having too much fun blowing things up to think about it.
Gotta make my job hard for me, huh? Alright, if that's the quote, that's
Not the Vault-born, but can she shout?
For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Find who's responsible and make them pay. Simple as that.
I'll take anger over apathy any day. Good quote. Thanks, Blue. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Alright, the word is said. Let's go, Pipper.
Heading my way?
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that, or get back to writing the paper. I guess the paper can wait.
All right, let's go.
Will do.
All right.
Where to?
I want
Don't mind the clutter.
to give her this really awful armor. Okay, this is going to be... This is the invisible one. That's what we want to give her. Could give her the spike armor. Okay. And I was going to give her... Another thing I can test. The laser pistol. Even though I have that favorited. I only have 30 rounds for it. I'm using Better Companions, No Conflicts, which it combines a bunch of mods that have been out for a while for Fallout 4 for companions. Unlimited companion ammo. Companions will now work like settlers. If you give them 1 unit of ammo for whatever weapon you want them to use, it'll be infinite, because I can't stand micromanaging that stuff. No fall damage, no power armor damage. When your companions are in power armor, they don't take fall damage anymore. And there was one other thing it added that I keep meaning to go back and look up and can never remember. But, look. I wanted to give her a weapon. Ooh. Sorry, we can just take all of Piper's stuff now, can't we? And Nat, I'm going to take your stuff, Nat. What are you doing with Radaway there, little girl? You know that stuff is dangerous? I'm going to take your teddy bear, too. Okay, Wonder Glue. Alright, bobby pins. Do we get any bobby pins? No, we do not. There's my desk. First desk fan of the night. Alright, there's some shotgun shells. Yeah, I seem to recall that Piper hoards... Is it Yum Yum deviled eggs under her dresser here? Yeah. Piper seems to have a thing for Yum Yum deviled eggs.
All you gotta do is offer.
I can't explain it. Oh, bottle caps. Alright, I do want to go back to Arturo now. Must be the paprika.
Big, loud,
something there.
Officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Alright.
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
Oh, I know all about that, Piper.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight. But you might want a secondary weapon for flexibility. Feel free to test the grips.
Alright. The 38 rounds, I'm going to sell those. Do I really want this pipe pistol? No, I don't. Alright, I'm actually going to run back down to the courier station, dump off that drunk. There's actually someplace I actually meant to go look earlier. We'll sell Kyle Knows things. We'll sell Kyle Knows Newsboy cap. And the ammunition. What do I have here? Take the shotgun shells. What else do I have? Do you have any... you guys that were playing... It's Let You, eh? We were talking about microfusion cells and all the other different types of energy ammo in New Vegas last night. Well, I did go back and rename these microfusion cells. All the ammo I've renamed to what they were in the older game, kind of using Wasteland Imports as a model, because this is probably the first playthrough in a couple of years where I'm not using Wasteland Imports. So I kind of wanted to transplant some of the features from that over here. And I'm going to take those. And that's going to do it. Oh, no, I actually did... Did I just... Apparently I can't talk and do this. Yeah, I want those. Give me those. Oh. Oh. I see what... It's been so long since I haven't had... Excuse me. Haven't had enough caps to buy something. I got confused with what the game was telling me. It was telling me, you idiot, you don't have enough money. I do not have a place to sleep yet. The Diamond City Courier Station I had forgotten was an expert lock. Yes, definitely need to loot more. I meant to say before we left, so hopefully we won't have a big bada boom. Diamond City Courier Station, I had planned on sleeping there, but I forgot that's an expert lock, and I can't open expert locks yet. So I think we're going to have to rough it out behind Ellie's store. There's a nice little place back there that's good for survival. Or any mode if you need a place to sleep. It actually also has some loot. And a cooking station. Okay. I will make a save here now. Alright, so I am going to drop... when we finished streaming on Saturday, I did run back down here to drop my loot off at the courier station. And went into this trailer down here. And back then, there's a duffel bag in there. Actually had a plasma pistol in it. But then I forgot to save. And I went back. Forgot to save after I quit that night. Went back, I think it was like last night. Put the junk away, but I forgot to come back here and get this. So, yep, plasma cartridges and a auto plasma pistol. I'm going to give those to Pipper. It's, because I want to test to make sure that that mod still works.
This is what I've got.
Okay, so you are going to start using an automatic plasma pistol. And if I give her one plasma cartridge, that should suffice. So...
You came from across the Charles? Long hike.
Alright, so I'm going to actually go dump all this junk and things that I bought. I never got this stuff either. Now the workbenches back here are linked to all the other courier stations, but since I can't get access to the Diamond City one, I'm going to put all the things that I don't need with me, like the fan and all this stuff. We're going to put that in here. And I think I'm going to drop that cage armor too, because I'm not wearing that anymore. For the spike armor, yeah, that weighs 14. We don't need that. I might give that to Piper instead. What do I have for left leg? You know what? I didn't realize I had this. I'm going to put this on myself. I'm going to... I can't mod anything up yet. Let's do this. I'm going to put this one on. And the Raider right-left leg, I'm going to give that to her. Getting a little dark.
You say the word.
Oh, that's right. I think I tweaked my ENB settings to work better with the True Nights, the night mod I'm using, so it will actually get darker earlier now.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has... I'm so used to it getting darker so much later in the game. It's the first time I've done this. So she has the Raider left leg. Yeah, we're going to give her that. And it is invisible. Alright, cool. And, yeah, we came through here and looted this stuff already. And we looted this, yeah. So, all that's my stuff there. It can just stay. So, right behind Ellie's store, there's like a little hidey hole. It's got a bed and some loot. Cooking stove, and I think there's might be some meat there. Can't remember if it's the same food every time or if it spawns dynamically, like through the use of a dummy or something. There's these really cool things in the CK. They're called dummies. Yeah, it's always dog meat. If you ever go to one to sell, you expect to see the same... Rolo, hello. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You ever go in a cell and it's like, oh, there's always purified water here. There's always this here. Well, there's a thing in the CK, it's called a dummy. And basically what it is, it's just a placeholder item. And you put that... Yep, yeah, I'm definitely going to get that for the nuclear material, for the APC. You put that in location, and it draws from a level list. So every time you go into the cell resets, it's going to be different loot, because it just dynamically generates it from the level list. I think that's pretty cool. Although I've tried using it with junk, and it doesn't work with junk too well. It works well with weapons, ammo, grenades can be kind of wonky, because the objects take up different... They occupy different space. So like a frag mine is going to occupy different space than a Molotov. And things sometimes don't spawn. Sometimes things will spawn right through a shelf, or they'll be floating. When you see floating items, a lot of times it's because
if you wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
Oh, I can make the Gutworm Colony. Well, I'm going to do that in case I get addicted to something. This is from the Church of Adam Overhaul. And these are pretty cool. They do give you a little bit of a rat. You get 100 rats from that. But if you, in a pinch, if you don't have any addictol, you're nowhere near a doctor, you can craft one of these things. You can get rid of your diseases and addictions. Okay. Yeah, nothing for utility. So we got that. Let's get some sleep. We'll go for 14. I think we'll just make a beeline up to Concord, get the APC, and then we'll go get the Doge, because I need to make sure that everyone's best friend is going to work too, because I will not play without that. Okay. Let's have some crispy squirrel bits and iguanas. Actually, we'll do the mutt chops. Delicious. And those of you who weren't here for the first stream a few days ago, I've made some significant changes to the game as far as, well, obviously I'm using a lot of mods, but things like purified water, I've removed the healing effect on it, so water no longer heals. Purified water, dirty water no longer heal. They only restore thirst, and they restore a little bit of action points, but they do not restore my health. So I have to rely on other things to heal, because water doesn't do it anymore. Oh boy, I really didn't buy a whole lot of ammo here. How many caps do I have? I may have to go back to Arturo. Yeah, I bought all... You know what?
Commonwealth's a dangerous
this.
place. Lucky you're near the Great Green Jewel.
Hopefully we won't need to get into any combat. This is really just to run around the map and see what breaks and what doesn't. There's always some ammo in here, though.
You should get inside the city.
Except not now, when I need it. And we did come down here before. We came down here last time around, and so the super mutants should be dead. I'm pretty sure they haven't respawned. In there. Oh. In that one. If you use that Rangemaster rifle mod, you can usually, if the Diamond City guards get killed, they'll usually have one.
Move them on.
They're all spawning with the modified assault rifles, though. That's pretty weird. Yeah, we probably could go loot up in there, but I'm not going to bother. And I'm even going to try and sneak past the random encounter area over here, too. Just to get up and do what we got to do as quickly as we can. I'm also using an updated version of, was it, oh boy, I'm getting so bad with the names, I keep forgetting, is it Natural Landscapes? Spiffy Skytroopers landscape texture mod. He just uploaded a new updated version of it last night that supposedly has some new rock textures and some other things. I installed that right before the stream. I want to say it's called Natural Landscapes. I'm gonna give that a whirl this time around. Like the rock textures those look pretty damn good. Gravel there. And I'm going to keep using the textures from NMC's texture pack, the roads. For the roads, I think his roads from the NMC pack are some of the best ones I've seen in the game so far, so we're just going to... You know what? I'll bet that's like Mr. and Mrs. Donahue. Nope, that's just a Pharaoh. I really don't want to get into them. We're just going to kind of sneak by. Don't want to get into a whole lot of combat today. This is really just for more testing and making sure the trees work. The Aspen Commonwealth mod. I've added some mods that increase the damage multipliers. Well, I don't know the damage multipliers. It's called Dynamic Difficulty. And it starts you off at... in survival mode, the outgoing and incoming damage is a lot higher than it normally was. With Saturday's stream, I got one-shotted by Art. The two synths that are... Well, one guy's a synth and one guy is human. I guess the original and the copy are fighting. Well, Art with the shotgun one-shotted me. And that was fun. And one swipe from a Pharaoh Ghoul pretty much cripples you. But I wanted to try dynamic difficulty up because it's supposed to starts off being more difficult, and then as you level up, the level difficult or the damage difficulty kind of adapts itself. So I'm gonna give that a shot this time around because once you get around 40 or 50 in survival mode, it's almost like easy mode. I think we're probably clear through here. So we'll head over to Oberlin Station. And once I do this playthrough for this character, it's going to be a no settlements allowed run. Because you guys all know how I love settlement building. No settlements. I will not be allowed to unlock them. Will not be able to unlock them at all. Places like Starlight, I'll be able to clear out, but I just can't activate the workbench. Okay, there's almost always a dog up here too. Let's see, what's that? 3? Okay, that's where that is. Oh yes, and I need to test the sound replacer that I have for the laser weapons. I dug through the Fallout 3 game files and replacing the laser weapons with those from Fallout 3 because I can't stand the trumpet lasers in Fallout 4.
Bad idea.
Pew pew. Good job, Clipper. Where'd he go? There he is.
Just going to waste otherwise.
You betcha. Well, this looks pretty damn good. Hang on a second. I mean, I'm gonna drop a save here since it's been a while. I need to take a look at this. I haven't really looked at the LOD or anything on this mod. Let's take a look at this. Actually, I think I want 7. That's better. Oh my. Oh my. That looks pretty... Oh, except for the billboard popping in there. That was lovely. That looks pretty... That looks awesome. I'm very happy with how that mod looks. Actually, I'm using... the mod author of Aspen Commonwealth also does, I think it's called Better LOD. And you can use them together. Aspen Commonwealth comes with a lot of the assets from his LOD mod. But if you... I can't remember what the load order is. If you load Aspen Commonwealth after Better LOD, you get the benefits of both. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I think those look really good. That's... I like that. I like it very much. Onward. I'm just going to breeze past Grey Garden. Just go pick up the map marker, I guess. Do you need something like Dyna LOD? If you're going to make your own LOD, yes, I think you do. LOD is kind of a, it's like fuzzy math to me. It's black magic. I know next to nothing about it, how to create it. But if you are going to generate your LOD, yeah, everything I understand, you're better off just doing it that way, not using the CK. Although I think actually, if you're doing them, this is where I probably shouldn't, because there's things I'm really not at all familiar with. For generating like a world space or anything like that, you definitely need to use the creation kit. If you're using a bunch of mods that have conflicting LOD, you want to use, well, it's called FL4 Load Gen. It's probably along the same lines as Dindo LOD is. It's basically, I think you run it in conjunction with Xedit. But like, I know next to nothing. I might very well be wrong about that. It's something that I kind of want to learn more about, but it's just not a priority. So, yeah, it's an external application. I know people use it to generate new LOD for their entire load order. You basically load up all your mods, and I'm pretty sure you have to do it through Xedit. I think I want to say it's an Xedit plugin. Again, I might be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain you need to, that it involves using Xedit. I want to see what he has for ammo.
At Grey Garden, the price is always right. Shall we make a deal?
Let's see what you have. Alright, I'm going to grab some of these 308s. Just a few. And I think I'm good for everything else. Oh, I don't have enough. What else do I have that I can sell him? Anything? Well, we're going to get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the red dress. We won't be using it today. And I have no caps. Alright, that's a first. That is a first. I had more caps when I started this character. I think she spawned with like 15 or something like that. We're just gonna wave bye-bye to the Yao Guai up there, the ranger cabin. Hello, bear. I'm not gonna go near the ghouls over there. Actually, I will go unlock the Lexington Courier Station, because there might be some ammo or something in the containers there. Nothing. Gretzky is denied. Alright, this is something else I wanted to test here too. The frame rates in Concord. They've always been problematic for me in the past. I would drop down to 50 on my old machine. Right here, we're getting... It's a little bit of a... See, Corvega is just... Corvega's always causes a little frame rate dippage. But, we're getting a solid 72 here today. Alright, Pipper. Let's head on inside here. Let's unlock this. I'm actually using the right key. 2 days after playing 3 in New Vegas, I expected to be going for the arrow keys. Alright, and once again...
You know your way around a bobby pin.
I am using no lockpick activate, so when you unlock a door, it doesn't automatically open. You get to choose when you go inside. Yeah, there's a couple places in the game where the LOD is a mess. The quarry over there is that's to this day that's still a problem. All my stuff is there. I basically just wanted to come in here. So we're gonna grab the stuff off the floor. Oh, what the hell's the name of that quarry over there on the way to Concord? That's a constant problem. That still has not been fixed. Luckily, if you just save the game, quit and reload, that'll fix it, but it's just annoying. Thicket excavations, yes, thank you. I mean, quitting and reloading is okay, but it's just annoying that you have to do it after all these years. Alright, I have 12 bottle caps now. Some 10mm. Oh. Okay, 10 mil. Okay. Oh, yes, Sam. Hello. Yes, you definitely should mod New Vegas again. Absolutely. All right, before we head out... Actually, no, we'll do it outside. Let's head back out. I want to go check the MCM configuration for the APC transport. There's some things I want to set that aren't the default settings. But yeah, and there's so many amazing mods coming out for New Vegas now. It just boggles my mind that people are still making these really amazing mods for that game. Let's see. Yes, we were talking about that yesterday during the stream, and that was just updated. The mod author keeps getting these reports that people are telling him that workaround for the plugin limit is giving people better frame rates, and he's trying to figure out why that is, because it doesn't seem like it's just placebo effect. It seems like it's an actual thing. So he updated the mod today, something to do about the memory allocation. He's trying to track down what's actually causing the frame rate increase. Not that it's a bad thing, but he wants to know why it's causing it. So, but yeah, that 140 plugin limit is hopefully history. I want to change the settings for the APC transport, because we are just going to be taking it around and testing the locations and everything. So normally what I do is I play with it where you can only drive it to locations you've discovered. But I'm going to turn that off today. We're going to go to all locations, restrict travel to settlements. No. All locations. By default, it's only locations you've discovered, and that's how I prefer to use it. But we're going to put it in cheat mode today and not use that. Tire maintenance, we're turning off. I always turn all this stuff off because I can't be bothered. Fuel settings, I am turning the fuel settings off for this. Normally I use nuclear material, but we are just turning the fuel settings off altogether so we don't need any fuel. The miscellaneous settings here, I'm going to turn off the startup quest. And that's all. I'm going to turn the engine sounds down though. Toggle autosave and fast travel, yes. And I normally, when I do the fuel use, if I turn this on, you can come down here and modify how many units of what, because you can choose nuclear material, oil, or coolant. I just stick it on nuclear material. You can choose how many you use per trip, and I usually put it on 2. And whichever one whichever number you choose, it gets multiplied by 2 when you're wearing power armor. So if I were to have the fuel on, I had power armor, use the APC, it was going to cost me 4 nuclear material. But we are going to toggle that off for today, because we are just in testing mode. But before we head out, I am going to make a save and get a fresh drink, take a quick break, because I need some water. No coffee for me tonight. Laference, hello, thanks for the follow, welcome. No coffee for me tonight because I have to get up and work in the morning. I'll be up all night, so I am doing the water thing tonight. We're going to watch Piper try and work her way down the stairs here. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Just get a fresh glass of water. And we'll head up towards the Red Rocket, get the Doge and the APC shortly. And hope you stick around. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Thanks to everybody for sticking around. Piper still hasn't made it down from the stairs, but I'm sure she'll find her way. I just realized the other thing we need to go and test on the way up to Concord is Drumlin Diner. We need to make a quick stop there. I'm using immersive Drumlin Diner. And I've hello, Reaper. How you doing? Good. Oh! We just had our first crash. Ha! We just had our first crash. Isn't that amazing?
And that sometimes it doesn't just work.
All right, that's what I want to know. I want to know that stuff. How you doing, Reaper? You came just at a great time. Hey, Digital Partisan, how you doing? I was just about to say I'm using immersive Drumlin Diner for the first time, and I was also just going to say I regenerated the precombines for it because it breaks them, and I'm glad I saved right before we left. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, let's try this again. We get a repeatable crash. It was right about here, wasn't it? No? Yes? I think we're good now. Alright. Well, that was special. There's those bloat flies. Oh, I think there's a mole. Yeah, there's a mole rat.
Something's wrong.
Oh. I'll take that. Okay. Alright, so this is where the APC transport will spawn. Normally it spawns down the other end, Starlight down by the bridge. But for when I use my Starlight storeroom player home, which is right in the storeroom over there, that's way too hell of a far ways to walk. So I moved the APC spawn point basically right here. So, but we're not using that mod this playthrough. But it's going to be closer to Lexington Station when I start using that. But yeah, so I was going to say I'm using immersive Drumlin Diner for the first time, and I regen the precombines and the previs, and I want to see how everything works. It's midnight where you are, Reaper. Where are you? Are you in Europe? UK? Europe? This would be about 6 hours for 6 hours. Midnight? Yeah, it would be about right for me.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the
UK, alright.
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison
that-
shilling chem
Oh,
pushers
hello.
anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and
Well, thanks
square,
for staying up
Trudy.
late, hanging out.
Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Scab. This doesn't involve you.
I think I have high enough charisma I can pass this. Stop waving that gun in my face or it's going to involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right?
Oh, Pipper.
Just don't do anything crazy.
I always stay up late. If I can't sleep, go to bed early. Well, maybe this will help you fall asleep. But thanks for hanging out with us. You got here just in time for the first crash. Looks like you got some trouble. I could help.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun? Or maybe you can talk some sense into Trudy over there.
If I help, I expect to get paid.
All right. I was gonna pay you 100 caps, but why don't we make it 125?
Sounds low. You're a businessman, right? You could do better.
I'm not here to haggle.
Oh.
You'll get whatever I feel like giving you. Got it? Now what's it gonna be?
I'll go talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
I appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
Oh, we're just gonna We're gonna side with Trudy. What's my charisma? Is that 9 charisma and I couldn't pass that, huh? Wow. I shouldn't have sold that red dress. I probably could have passed it if I was wearing the red dress. So everything looks good here. I'm just a little concerned that that crash may have been related to this mod. But let's talk to Trudy. Or she over here. Her marker's over here, so that's where she wants to talk.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Let's see. I want to help you, Trudy. What can I do?
Get rid of Wolfgang. I don't know what he offered you, but I'll pay you 100 caps to kill that jet-selling scumbag.
Wolfgang and I had a deal. If I'm going to back out, I'm going to need more.
Okay, I'll make it 125 caps.
Oh, come on. Don't make me think twice about this.
I'll pay you 150 caps then.
Did you see how mad Wolfgang is? He's a freaking maniac. Make me a real offer.
All right, killer. It's 200 caps for the job.
I passed that one.
That's as high as I'll go.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here. Go get him.
You crossed the wrong.
Oh.
Whoa.
Where you running? Oh. Who's shooting me? Oh! Who's shooting me?
Here's a picture of your corpse. Not pretty.
Who the hell shot me? Well, we know the Ron Perlman mod works. Who the hell shot me? I killed Simone. Alrighty then. I have no idea what that was. Was it Where was Carla? I didn't even see Carla. Was Carla really there? Oh, did I hit Carla and aggro her? Okay. I didn't even see Carla. See? All these trees in the way, I can't see anything. I had no idea Carla was there. I thought I heard her, though. I thought I heard her, and, oh boy. Alright. Well, we're just gonna let flying bloat flies fly this time around. Well, that was silly. Well, there's a first time I've done that. Alright, I want to, I didn't even see her. Oh, she did?
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you
Hello,
poison
Mig
shilling
D4.
pep pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Scabber. This doesn't involve you.
Level 9 right now. This is just a test character. We're level 9, and we actually started the game at Bunker Hill, because we are not the Vault Dweller. Let's see if we can pass this again.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, alright?
Oh, that's right. I don't have hardly... I've only got... Yeah. I've only got... Oh. I can see why Piper left me now. My affinities, because, yeah, we just got her. What's going on here?
That's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
Oh, your English is perfectly fine there, Meg D4. If I help, I expect to get paid.
Alright. I was gonna pay you 100 caps, but why don't we make it 125?
Let's see, pass this one again. You can do better.
Okay. 150 caps.
Let's see. I'll go talk to her. We can try and work this out.
I appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
Alright, now where the hell was Carla? She's not over here where she normally is. Is she over... Oh, there they are. Here they come. There's her caravan. Alright, well, we're going to make another save here in case I die. I don't want to have to go through it again. Note to self, do not shoot Carla. Alright, we'll talk to Trudy again.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting
I was really
his money.
surprised I could pass all
Here.
her speech checks, but I couldn't pass his other one there. I want to help you, Trudy. What can I do?
Get rid of Wolfgang. I don't know what he offered you, but I'll pay you 100 caps to kill that jet-selling scumbag.
Let's see. Let's just go through all the speech
Okay.
checks again.
I'll make it 125 caps.
Oh! Alright,
I'll pay you 150 caps. Then.
Piper doesn't like it when you barter.
All right, killer. It's 200 caps for the job. That's as high as I'll go.
Alright, Trudy.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I'll back you up from here. Go get him.
You crossed the wrong man.
Yes, this is it. Who's there? You're gonna be all right, Dylan.
Alright, well, at least I didn't kill Carla, or hit Carla that time. Now, just to show you guys what I was talking about earlier, see how all my health, I'm crippled too. I'll go take this wonderful little purified water. And no health regen. I actually have to eat some food or use a stim pack. I only have 5. Take care of that. Now, what can we loot from him that I can sell back to Carla? Or, well, I could probably sell some of this stuff to Carla. I was going to say sell to Trudy. About that incident earlier, Carla, I hope we can put that behind us. I'd like to remain friends. Okay, does she want me to talk to her over here? No, she's still over here. Come on, Trudy. Get over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's stuck on... She's not where I can talk to her. She... Oh, I see what happened. Oxygen tank
Can't
fell.
wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
All of this just works.
Yeah. You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
Let's see what you have.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Yeah, that oxygen tank, this movable static item, got dislodged in the gunfight, and now it's blocking her pathing. That might need to go. I mean, actually, I might write that down. I think I might just disable that tank. Just give me 1 second. Jot this down. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'm gonna save that stuff. I might give Piper that later if I decide to continue this. So I got that from Trudy. Do you have any? Oh, actually, let's back up here. See what she has in her. Okay, she's getting the Capital Wasteland stuff. That's good. She's got my backpacks. I'm using wearable backpacks and pouches, but I don't like crafting things. I'm not a fan of doing the MacGyver thing, getting components and making things at a chem station or a workbench. I much would do it the old-fashioned way, loot them or buy them. So I injected all the backpacks into the leveled list, but I jacked up the prices. Maybe I jacked them up a little too much. I've also increased the prices for services that you get at a doctor and for room rentals by quite a bit. They're quite a bit higher than what they are in the vanilla game. Like, I know to rent a room now, instead of 10 caps, I think I have it up to 60 or 70. I think maybe it's 60. And to cure addictions, I want to say it's like 300. It's like medical services go between I think between 2 and 350. I have them now. So I don't want to get injured. She has no stim packs. That's good for now. We're just gonna... But yeah, so that's... No. Let's just do this right now for her. You should be alright there now, Trudy. I don't know why she's still stuck in place, but... What is it with you? Oh, I still have that. I still had the, Never mind. I still had the damn oxygen tank. Yeah, she's fine now.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
No. I just want to see if she was fixed. Oh yeah, and in here, her son's in here. This is really, I really think this mod is well done. It's just a shame that it broke the pre-combines and everything, but hopefully I took care of that. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's make another save. Yeah, I still had the oxygen tank selected in the console. So even though I had tried TCL out, it was basically TCLing out the... you're stuck on the tree here, huh?
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
I always like using the looking for love, sweetheart, because she gives you a discount.
Girl, have you come to the wrong place? My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, beautiful. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
You betcha.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Oh, we've already been to Diamond City, so we don't need the directions there. And, yep, she's spawning with... I think it's pretty funny that she's spawning with Institute pistols because, you know, reasons. Yeah, if you say you're looking for love, sweetheart, you flatter her and she ends up giving you a discount. So I always like doing that. And there's a vendor faction that if you have, and I don't know if it applies to all vendors, but there's a vendor faction that if a vendor is part of it and you have Piper as a companion, they give you a discount for that. I want to call it, I think it's called Piper Vendor Faction or something. So if a vendor gets put into that faction and Piper's your companion, they give you a discount for that too. Basically like her gift of gab thing. Let's see one. Okay, that's spawning too. That's good. I'm just testing to make sure that the things that I'm putting in the level list are spawning, and it looks like pretty much everything is. Although the weapons, are we probably not high enough level to see some of the weapons spawn. I'm using the new, I think the M72 Gauss rifle from the Fallout London team. That mod looks amazing. It's basically like the Gauss rifle from Fallout 2, I believe. And I'm not sure what level that spawns at. I meant to go look at that, but haven't seen those yet. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, that was a fun little test. Let's see if we can get past the random encounter location over here, although I don't know. Let's go with this. I really like this Aspen Commonwealth mod. It's not overdone. I've looked at a couple other tree mods that performed well, but they were just, the overgrowth was way too much for what I was looking for. And this is a nice balance. It's pretty much right the level I wanted things to be. Okay, we're going to bypass the ghouls over at Gorski's cabin. We're definitely going to bypass the museum and Mr. Gravy. We're going to get the Doge. We're going to get the APC. That's all we're doing. You right there, Pipper? Look at you sporting that. That plasma pistol's almost as big as you are. Oh, this looks awesome. Pardon me while I do another... Oh, this looks... I love this. This looks amazing. Yeah, I really like this mod. Okay. Yep, okay. Well, Preston's got his hands full over there. We're just going to kind of ignore him. Okay, so we're going to go get... I think before I start my next playthrough, too, I'm actually going to set this map marker to not be enabled already. Because that's just a little thing that bugs me. Hey, Legionary Hunter. How are ya? Good to see ya. Okay, the red rocket's over this way. Oh, let's go up the water tower and get the loot that's there. Now, the changes I made, for those you don't know, I use a mod called Thrive. It's... The best way I can describe it is a survival overhaul light. And one of the things it does is... Basically, I've taken most of the things from that mod and merged them into my own patch. Just basically taken everything that it does. Oh, one of these always falls through the world when you pick it up. Because it just works. Merged everything into little tweaks and fixes patch that I use. I probably have about a dozen or so mods merged into it. But Thrive is kind of the core of the gameplay for my last few playthroughs anyway. But one thing that it does that I hadn't had it do before is it basically removes all the loot from Vault 111 and around Sanctuary. So once I go up there, there really won't be hardly anything at all in Vault 111. It's kind of designed for the vanilla start, so if you start as the Vault Dweller in Vault 111, you basically come out of your crowd chamber and there's literally nothing there. The 10mm pistol, all the ammo is removed. There's some other loot that's there removed. The lockers, I think, have all the loot removed. The corpse on the bridge to Sanctuary gets removed, as well as that the duffel bag by the statue. That's all gone. So basically, it's intended to give you a harder start out of the vault without all the things that you would normally have there. But since we started way the hell over here at Bunker Hill, it doesn't really matter much. But just thought I'd mention it because it is a very cool mod. If you're looking for something to make survival a little more challenging, but you don't want a drastic overhaul like Horizon or immersive gameplay. No, I actually think I might remove those too. I think it might remove... We can go check. Alright, there's the boy. Yes. Want to come with me, pal? Alright. We have the Doge. The Doge has been had. Dog is now available to travel with me. Alright, so we're just going to get that. Let's go... Oh, dog meat found something. What'd you find? Oh! Is that gotta be Carla's Brahmin? Are you lost? Mod I'm using also makes the Brahmin, the pack Brahmin, the named Brahmin essential. Because I hate getting them killed. Also gives them names. Yeah, Delilah, that's Carla's Brahmin. What'd you find, boy? Hers is Princess? I was under the impression that her Brahmin didn't have a name, and this mod gives it one, but maybe I'm thinking of somebody else's. Where are you going? We're not going to see Preston, no. We're not going that way. There is no Preston. Now, there is no Spoon, there is no Preston. So let's drop a save here. Alright, so this duffel bag should be gone. And it is. And all we have here is the blood stain. No corpse. But let's go check that trash can. Mr. Preston Gravy. Yes. Yeah, we have a mop and a teacup. No hand grenades. No holy hand grenades. So if you're using Start Me Up, it kind of makes sense that if you're coming up and you discover in that place that it would have been picked clean already. Oh! Alright, we have Settler. Are those are another Settler. Alright. What the hell are you wearing? Oh, I think you're wearing one of the outfits from the Nuka World. I think she's wearing one of the cowboy outfits. Yes, you are. Hello, ma'am.
Huh?
Those are some fancy duds you got there. Yes. Alright. Nothing to say, I guess. I wonder if these were the, Yeah, those must have been the, blood bugs from down here, it would seem. Alright. Alright, there's our APC. That is the whole reason we came here. So we should have... I shouldn't know if I need the keys or not for this. I think I disabled the need to have keys. Hey, Turin, how you doing? Good to see ya. Alright, so let's drop a save before we go and activate this thing. I disabled the, normally you need to pick up a key, and then the, let's just say the original owner of this fine vehicle doesn't take too kindly to you being here and wants to stop you, and you have to kill him. And I think you actually have to get the key off of him, but I think I disabled that just for our testing. First place we want to go is I want to go and check out 10 Pines Bluff. And I want to see if the trees spawn through the APC at its spawn point. So that's the first place we're going to go. We're doing good, Turin. Just doing a little more testing. We did have one crash approaching Starlight Drive and that I could not repeat, which is fine with me. I got into a scuffle with Simone and Wolfgang and accidentally clipped Trash Can Carla with my shotgun, and she promptly killed me. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. We're just going to take the APC around, and basically I want to test its spawn points and make sure they don't conflict with the tree mod I'm using. And this looks fine. Although, you know what? I'm thinking just a normal day in the wasteland, exactly. I'm wondering if I actually changed these already. Because this seems like there'd be more trees here. I may have actually gone through and edited this mod already. I can't remember. Well, we're going to check it out anyway. I do want to take a look at 10 Pines Bluff, though. I normally use a mod that I made for myself. I rebuilt 10 Pines Bluff in the creation kit. And those of you on my YouTube channel, you know pretty much what that looks like. It's got a big market building right over here, like a warehouse building. The ground, I basically raised this area and flattened it out, put a big old warehouse here. The ruined building is gone. There's a big barn over there with a bar and all the workbenches. And actually, there's an actual house over there. This has been years since I've actually seen vanilla 10 Pines Bluff, it seems like. We're not talking to the settler who's going to force greet us. We're leaving. Speaking of APC, I got to download the mobile truck base for New Vic. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's the mod that made me want to use this APC. Which is right there. Yeah, I think I cleaned this. I think I might have removed this cell already because there's hardly any trees here. But yeah, mobile truck base is what got me wanting to use this. But oh yes, what I was gonna say up here is the reason the original spawn point for that APC is actually right up here. If you download the mod from the Nexus, your APC will spawn right up here. Basically, pretty much right where I'm standing. But because of that mod that I just talked about, that I made for myself, it's kind of like my one and only settlement rebuild in the creation kit. The APC actually spawns right in the middle of the market. So I had to move the spawn location down here. Oh yeah, you get that 140 limit broken. You get 115 more mods to play with. So I actually just moved the APC spawn point down here, because originally it's up at the top. And the slog, I moved it... well, I'll show you when we get to the slog. We might go there next. But actually, we'll go to Starlight first. I'll show you guys where that moved. But if you ever want to consider doing something like this, because it's easy to do, moving the spawn locations of something like this, the problem is every one of these little bits and pieces is an individual item. Like the tailgate activator, all the containers, the workbenches, the pots and pans. Oh, see, this is something. This is a thing right here. This should be on the other side. It shouldn't be inside here. Oh no, I take that back. I take that back. That is on the inside, because if you close this up and you're in a rad storm, if this is closed, you will not take rad. So yes, this is correct. This should be inside. I thought this was something that I had not placed properly when I moved it. But if there's a rad storm, you close that, you will not take rads, and you can actually activate a sleeping bag here too. And I don't want to inspect the tires. Why is it telling me to inspect the tires? Store sleeping. Oh, okay, that's how you store it. But yeah, you can actually put a sleeping bag there. If you're going to do something like that, though, it's a good idea to put everything on its own layer in the creation kit. Group everything that you can, and that way you can move everything at once. You're not moving 30 different items and forgetting something. And highly recommend using the groups and layers if you're going to do something like that. So we'll make another save here. Whoop. There's only a few locations I'm really concerned about. This is one of them, and that's fine. I'm starting to think that maybe I actually made my edits already and don't remember doing it. Let's head over to the Starlight, and I'll show you guys where where I moved the spawn point to there. Because like I said, it normally spawns on the other end of Starlight where that railroad overpass is. Hey, Adama, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, my friend. We're just taking a grand tour around around the APC, doing some testing here. Did you edit for the Olivia playthrough? Yes, I did. Yep. And this is basically I'm just using my same edited version of this, because in the vanilla mod that doesn't make any sense. Oh, thanks, Adama. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying the Twitches. I've been kind of holding off, checking it out, investigating it, but now that I'm here, I think I may be doing most of my streaming over here eventually. I didn't like it spawning down there, because every time it did, you get that random encounter location under the bridge, and enemies would always aggro every time I got out of the APC, and I just got sick of it. Plus, when I use my Starlight storeroom player home, it's on this end of Starlight. It makes no sense to have to run all the way across just to come back over here. So, plenty of free parking on this side, and it comes in handy for using the Lexington Courier Station as well. So that one's good. I want to go check out... I'm not worried about those. That's in the road, that's in the road. Castle, Jamaica Plains. Oberlin Station. I didn't change any of those. Somerville Place is fine. Actually, let's go check Somerville Place, just for the heck of it. I'm not going to be doing settlements in this run, so I don't plan on using any of the mods I normally do. But I do want to see if there's any trees in the way of this thing. And there's not. Okay. That's all I want to do. I want to make sure that Aspen Commonwealth isn't going to conflict with this at all. Fix the Radroach spawn point for Starlight. Which... Oh, talking about the, in the storeroom? No, I haven't touched that. Is that the one you're talking about in the storeroom there? Now, if I was going to do anything with Starlight, I might fix it, but... Oh boy. Oh yes, this is the other thing we need to test. The Knights. The Knights, the Knights, the Knights. Oh yes. Yes, we have nighttime God rays. So I don't know if you can see those the God rays coming through the tower there. So let's take a look at ambient light. Looks good. So yeah, this is True Nights. I'm using this for the first time. It works with ENBs and True Storms, so you have to. They're pretty much both requirements for it. So I think we're just going to head back to the courier station and sleep, and then we'll continue the grand tour here. Yeah, there's something here. There's I just had a big cell stutter right there, and that's about where we crashed before. Dom says, I got a new Somerville Survivalist Homestead coming out. Don't mind me saying. No, not at all, man. It's ratty. Got rid of the crop field. Yeah, that's not the best spot. Oh, I think that's our friend in the power armor over there. Look at that. I think that's our friend in the power armor down there. Hang on, I just want to see something here. Yeah, the Pip-Boy actually reflects in the windows now. How about that? Alright, let's, I want to go check this out. Yeah, it's a little bright for me too. I'm actually going to go and tweak it. I don't want it to be too dark for stream, but it's too bright for me. What the? Okay, there's nobody here. What is this then? Oh, you know what? I'm probably too far away. Okay, so that... If that was power armor light, it should be moving. Let's do a quick test here. It's kind of why we're here. I can't remember which... I think it was the environment settings. I'm going to drop this down. Let's drop that down there. And I think it was this one here. No. Come on. I don't know if that's going to make much difference. I think it's a little darker. I'll have to play with it off cast. That's probably pretty good. I don't want it to be too dark so that you can't see anything on stream. But I don't want it to look like vanilla either, because that kind of negates the whole purpose of using a Darker Nights kind of mod. I want to see what this wonkiness is. There's this random light there. I thought it was that Raider in the power armor. Okay, it is. It is. But when I TFC down there, I think maybe I was actually too far away for him to render? Yeah, there he is. That's what it was. Yeah, but there's this weird light here that just kind of... It is him. Alright. I just wasn't sure what the hell that was. Alright. We don't want to be detected. We definitely don't want to be detected. Alright. We'll go get some sleepies. But I do... Let's head back up here. Oh. The moonlight reflects off of things even? Look at that. Your character can get moonburn. I actually wanted to look at the... I'm going to head back out. I'm actually going to save here first. I wanted to go back and look at the ambient light levels on my character. Because it's weird, because you can be out somewhere like Sanctuary. I thought I had the settings... The first time I tested the mod, I did it with just a random test character that I have. Starts right outside the vault, and I tweaked the settings there and thought it was perfect. And then when I got down into the city, where there's actually more ambient light, it was way too bright. Everything was way, way too bright. So I guess you gotta kind of balance it a little bit. Pick like a sweet spot almost. So I kind of want to see what we got here. See, that's not too bad for the ambient light. Of course, it's clear out too. There's not a cloud in this. Well, there's a couple clouds, but I think we'll go with that for now. It's still a little brighter than I would like it, but I also don't want it to be so dark on stream that you guys can't see anything. Because when I use darker nights, I use the darkest level. Or maybe the next to darkest. When I'm not doing videos or anything.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Oh, we're done with that. Okay. Let's grab some food. Actually, let's see if I can cook anything up here.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Oh yes, we got all kinds of goodies. Alright, we're gonna have the... I am full. Let's turn the light on. Might as well test that. It should have activated. I remember which one that activates. I think we already have it activated, actually. Diamond City. Oh, yeah, I think it does Diamond City and West Courier, which we already have. So we should be good there. Oh, let's go for... Let's do 10. Commonwealth Visual Overhaul, UUH, and God Rays version 3. Those God Rays, that God Rays thing help your performance there, Adama? Because I'm using, it's called the God Ray fix, but it's essentially just a batch file that runs when I start that changes the, there's some settings it tweaks for the God Rays. So I can actually run them on Ultra, but it doesn't give me a performance hit. And they look way better than... Because the thing with Fallout 4, I see every once in a while the Nexus people say, oh, I have this blocky thing around my character. What is it? It's the God Rays being set to something other than Ultra. But if you set them to Ultra, then the game tanks. The performance tanks. But with this God Ray fix, it runs as a batch file that runs when I start the game. Actually, when I load into the game. And I get the same performance on Ultra that I would if I had them set to low. And they look 1,000 times better. See, we're getting... You see how it's dipping down in the 60? It's because of the sun and the shadows. It took me a little bit to figure that out. But when the sun's over there, and you get all the shadows at Corvega, I lose about 10 FPS. Yeah, if you set them to anything, set the God Rays to anything lower than Ultra, that's where you get the fuzziness. That's where that problem comes from. Alright, I want to see what time we got here. I'm probably going to have to wrap things up here shortly, but let's take another couple of spins. I want to go over to, we're going to go over to County Crossing. I want to go take a look at the East Boston Courier Station, because every single BNS mod I have used, the East Boston Courier Station ends up with a tree sticking out of the middle. So I want to go look at that. If there's no tree there, then I must have already made the edits that I may have actually looked at that already. I honestly don't remember.
Something's out there.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hello.
You or me?
Thanks for the assistance.
Hey,
yeah,
at least it's honest work.
Nurse Jane? Oh yeah, Doc Weathers must be over here. Don't worry about it. How do you drive the APC in with at least 3 flats? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You have
Let's talk
some
to
sort
Doc
of medical
Weathers.
problem here, or are you just yanking my chain?
It's just don't worry about it. It's just barter.
You got the caps, I got the goods.
Oh, let's see. I just also want to see if he's getting anything new. My immersion. Don't worry about it.
You've got to help. They kidnapped my son.
I don't have time for this.
Please, you've got to help. I don't know what else to do.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him.
Okay,
But I don't have that kind of money.
Sorry, can't help you.
Oh, I was afraid.
Piper's gonna hate that. Yep.
Maybe the raiders will give me more time to get the ransom together.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, no business for doctors.
Yeah. That's the third subscription notice I've got. Not only is the text too small for me to read, but I shouldn't be getting subscriptions because I'm not an affiliate yet. So that's the third one of those I've gotten. I don't quite understand why I'm getting subscriptions. So I'd like to say thank you, but yeah, I must have made these edits already because there's no tree in the middle. And this is definitely cleared out. So I must have made those edits already. Alright. I don't remember doing it, but okay. Perhaps subs aren't for affiliation, it's monetization. No, the only way you can do a sub is if there's a sub button, a subscribe button at the top of the screen of my channel. But since I'm not an affiliate, I'm not able to do subscriptions. There is no button, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. All right, Dami, you take care, man. Hey, thanks for stopping in. It's always good to see you. You have a good night, man. We'll catch you later. All right, what was I going to do next? Was there anywhere else I want to go check out with this before we call it a night? I think we're good there. Oh, the slog. Let's go take a look at the slog. I'm not going to be doing anything there. I just want to make sure that the edits for this work properly, and want to check out what this foliage mod does over there, because I don't think I've been here yet either. Let's get rid of the fog here. That's better. Oh my. This is the first time I've seen the slog without my slog diner mod in probably 2 years. At first I thought something was wrong. My first thought was, oh, I forgot to install the mod, but no, I didn't forget to install the mod because I'm not using it. Brad said, do you use the same software for YouTube stream? Yes, I use OBS for my streaming software, and everything is set up exactly the same, except that under the stream tab, the stream selection, I select Twitch instead of YouTube. And when I stream on YouTube on Friday night, I'll just go and select that, and it'll be it'll that. The only other change is that I have be notifications for YouTube showing up. No, those little pop-ups are actually coming through Streamlabs. Streamlabs has their own version of OBS, which has a little bit more integration with Twitch. But if you're using basic OBS Studio like I am, there's a way that you can get the notifications to show up. That's why all the follows I've been getting show up properly. When Turin raided me, my first raid the other night, that showed up properly. The subs are showing, or the subscriptions, it's not even the correct animation. I think there's a completely different animation, different sound, so I don't know what that is. Shouldn't be any integration YouTube whatsoever. Jupiter Love, hello. Yes, it's Fallout Wednesday. Like used to be Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day. Well, Wednesday is Fallout Day. No, Panzer IV. Turin the Mad raided me the other night. My very first raid. And I got a notification for that. APC, normally, if you install the mod from the next... Oh, Jesus! Yeah, see, that's why I moved it. That's why I freaking moved it. Oh, Pipper! God damn it, Pipper.
Lost him.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now.
Yeah.
May you find
I was not
more
paying
peace
attention to my
in
health
that
at all. I was trying to save... I was trying to
in
get that one that dogged me. And I sacrificed myself for the Doge. A lot of good it did. But that's exactly why I moved where the APC spawns. Right there. Death count 2. Yep. Yeah. That's why I moved it. Because that happened... Where the hell are we? That happened every time. It used to be right there. And it'd be closer to the... when I use the slug diner, it's closer to that. So that's why I... But the forge is the main reason why I moved it up there to where it is. Jupiter Loves, are you going to be streaming solely on Twitch from now on? No, I'm still going to be doing YouTube. My normal Friday night streams are going to be still on YouTube, but I'm gradually think I'm going to switch over here. I just think this is a better platform. There's a lot more flexibility, and I think the actual stream quality is a lot better. People have told me that the streams look a lot better here on Twitch than they do on YouTube, and so I think I'm going to eventually switch over. It's going to be gradual, though. I'm going to, when I have some free time, I'll stream over here. But the normal Friday night thing is still going to be on YouTube, at least until I finish that the Fallout 4 playthrough that we currently have over there. The New Vegas and Fallout 3 stuff might switch over here. I haven't decided yet, but eventually I will switch. That's the plan. All right, trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to do tonight. I thought about making a list, but I didn't. I think I might end up calling it quits here, guys, unless there's anything you guys want to go and take a look at. Let me go look at the APC again. Apparently this mod didn't add a whole lot of trees up here. Another foliage mod I'm using my Let's Play character over on YouTube. A couple big trees right here. I'm just not used to seeing this wide open and empty without my diner there. It's kind of weird. Alright, Let me just take another quick look here. You can't get custom emotes? Probably not. At least not right away. It's that kind of thing that's not really a priority. Maybe someday, but you gotta get... It's one of those things I think you gotta get... I think you have to have affiliate, maybe? I don't know. It's something. Eventually I'll look into it, but probably not. No, I'm not going to get into viewer points or any of that nonsense. Everything for 10 Pines Bluff. I think I went and looked at everything I wanted to. Guys, I think I made those edits already. I think I'm good. Let's go back to Diamond City. I think we'll end up where we left off. Because yeah, I kind of wanted to quit around 8 o'clock, and it's shortly after 8. So I think we'll head back to the Great Green Jewel and wrap things up there. Oh, there's Pepper. It's my stuff, Doge. It's my stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here, guys. It is around the time I want. Oh, not quite yet. We gotta go. We gotta talk to Cricket. We'll talk to Cricket first.
Of mayhem for sale. Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Let's see what you have.
And there they are. Did your heart skip a beat too?
Yes, and there they are. Just want to see what she spawns with. She's got the 45 auto pistol. I'm very curious if she has any of the Range Masters yet. Radium rifle. Okay, the R91s are spawning. Okay. And she'll blow up a tree in my honor, exactly. I had started off using the R91 is my favorite weapon mod for this game. It recreates the assault rifle from Fallout 3. And the original mod is great, but I tended to think it was a little too available, let's say. It spawned on a lot of vendors, a lot of enemies, and there were 3 of them at the National Guard training yard. I was using the Tech Mage's and Mod Author's things. Some of his stuff I'm using. Actually, his... Oh, what is it called? The Ecosystem Overhaul. I've merged all of his edits of... basically, it rebalances all the creatures. I've edited that mod into my patch that I'm using with Thrive. But he also makes a replacement for the R91 that removes 2 of them from the National Guard training yard, but it puts the one left, it leaves in the armory, which is a little hairy to get into. And he also takes it out of most of the leveled list. I think it's only on like Gunners and Raiders. I don't think it's in any Merchants. I kind of did my own version of that. There's only one version in the training yard, but it's in the it's inside the barracks in that area when you go in there where the glowing one is. There's still one in the locker up there. And the only the specialty gun vendors like Cleo, Cricket, and Arturo are going to be the only ones that carry it now. So, all right, apparel. Okay, she's getting the Troublemaker stuff, the backpacks. All right, I'm happy. Maybe later, Cricket. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap things up here. I gotta work in the morning, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd love to keep streaming or even stream tomorrow, but, you know, gotta pay the rent. Unfortunately, even though I'm working from home, I still have to work. So, yeah, so this has been fun. I was thinking that if I end up not getting stuck working late, I may do a Creation Kit stream tomorrow night, but I'm kind of up in the air on that. We'll see how I feel. But if you are following me here on the Twitches, you should get a notification. And if you're following me on the YouTubes, you'll get, I'll post something on the community tab over there. And if I don't stream here tomorrow night, I will be on YouTube Friday night, barring any unforeseen circumstances with Fallout 4 and our low luck character build there. And so yeah, I appreciate everybody coming hanging out for a couple hours and just hanging out and playing, just running around the Commonwealth a little bit. No particular place to go. But you guys have a great night. I appreciate all the new follows. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody stopping in for the short time we had together. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you later.